Hello children, today we will study and enjoy 9th standard 4th poem Wonderful Words written by Mary O'Neill. Children, can you imagine a world without words? It's impossible, isn't it? If there is no words, there would be no books, no history, no poets, even no exams. Words play an important role in our life. In this poem, the poet Mary O'Neill tells us that the words that we speak reflect our inner strengths and one's own personality. Children, before going to the poem, let us know little bit about Mary O'Neill. She was an Irish poet and dramatist and a friend and colleague of W.B. Yeats, Russell and Austin Clarke. Mary O'Neill is one of a small number of known early 20th century Irish modernist women poets. Students, look at the first stanza. Never let a thought shrivel and die, for want of a way to say it. For English is a wonderful game, and all of you can play it. Here, the word shrivel means dry up or waste away. Here, the poet says, we should never let our great or good thoughts waste or die. The thoughts which come to our mind die if one doesn't know how to say it or how to express it through words. We must say it mannerly. The poet also says English is an interesting and rich language. Through it, we can gain worldwide knowledge. So, everybody should learn, read, enjoy, and play a game in it. Children, can you answer this question? What, according to the poet, we should not let die? Yes, answer is, according to the poet, we should not let our thoughts die. Students, look at the second stanza. All that you do is match the words to the brightest thoughts in your head, so that they come out clear and true, and handsomely groomed and fed. For many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. The word groom means brush or clean up. Students, in this stanza, the poet speaks about matching words. What should we match the words with? We should match the words with the brightest thoughts in our mind, so that they come out clear and true. It will help you to express ideas clearly, beautifully, and effectively. Many times what happens? Because of lack of appropriate words, our ideas are not yet expressed. So, we must have stock of words in our mind. Let us move on to the next stanza. Words are food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing. And everyone's longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. Here, the word longing means desire, ishta, kushi. Look at this stanza, children. How beautifully the poet said, words are food and dress of our thought, and words give it its body and swing. This is because they make thought alive and make a shape of it is a body to spread from place to place. Everyone tries to hear some beautiful, fresh words which make thought alive and see beautiful thing through it. For example, if somebody appreciates your work through beautiful words, you will feel very happy the whole day. So, everyone is willing to hear some beautiful words. Now, look at the last stanza. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. Here, the word holding means grasp. Marvelous means wonderful. As you already learned that Words help you to express your ideas. Every thought is like a prison in our mind. We can set that idea free with the help of words. A thought which is behind our sight can be freed or brought to our mind by the words only. How the words should be, children? Your words should not hurt anyone. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗಾದೆ ಮಾತಿದೆ, ಮಾತು ಆಡಿದರೆ ಹೋಯಿತು, ಮುತ್ತು ಒಡೆದರೆ ಹೋಯಿತು. ಸೊ ವಿ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಅಟರಿಂಗ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್. ದ ಪವರ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಯ ವಾಚ ಮನಸ್ಸ ಪರಿಶುದ್ಧರಾಗಿರೋಣ. ದಿಸ್ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆಮೊರೈಸೇಷನ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ನೈಸ್ ಡೇ.